You stay up late studying, chug 3 coffees just to stay awake in class, and still feel like a zombie by noon, even after sleeping through your alarm twice. What if you could actually sleep fewer hours but wake up feeling like you've had the best rest of your life? In this video, I'll share 5 ancient Japanese sleep secrets backed by modern science that will completely transform how you rest, recover, and dominate your day with less time in bed. I discovered these techniques when I was drowning in exam prep, sleeping 4 hours a night, and getting nowhere. Then I stumbled onto research about how Japanese students consistently outperform others while actually prioritizing sleep quality over quantity. The problem is, most students think more hours equals better rest, but they're waking up more exhausted because they're doing it all wrong. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to hack your sleep cycle, wake up naturally without an alarm, and have more energy for studying, socializing, and actually enjoying your life. Let's dive in. Now, here's where it gets interesting, and most students completely miss this. The Japanese concept of suiminritsu focuses on sleeping in complete 90-minute cycles rather than arbitrary hour blocks. Your brain goes through complete sleep cycles every 90 minutes, moving from light sleep to deep sleep to REM and back. Waking up in the middle of a cycle is what makes you feel groggy and destroyed, even after 8 hours. Research from the Sleep Research Society found that waking during deep sleep causes sleep inertia, that foggy, disoriented feeling that can last for hours. Japanese sleep scientists discovered that timing your wake-up at the end of a 90-minute cycle makes you feel naturally alert, even if you've slept less total time. This works because your brain is already in a light sleep phase, closest to wakefulness. Think of it like getting off a train at the station, instead of jumping off while it's moving at full speed. First, decide what time you must wake up. Let's say 7 a.m. for class. Second, count backward in 90-minute increments: 7 a.m., 5:30 a.m., 4 a.m., 2:30 a.m., 1 a.m., 11:30 p.m., 10 p.m. Third, choose a bedtime that gives you 4 to 6 complete cycles. For most students, 5 cycles, which is 7.5 hours, is the sweet spot. That means going to bed at 11:30 p.m. to wake at 7 a.m. Fourth, stay consistent. Your body adapts to rhythm. The biggest mistake? Randomly switching between 6, 8, and 10-hour nights. Your brain can't predict when to release wake-up hormones. For instance, instead of cramming until 2 a.m. one night, then crashing at 9 p.m. the next, lock in that 11:30 p.m. bedtime for 1 week straight and watch the transformation. But that's not all. The timing is only half the battle. This next one is crucial, and it's the secret weapon Japanese students use to fall asleep in under 10 minutes. Yoru no junbi means preparation for night. It's a sacred 90-minute wind-down ritual before sleep, where you systematically signal your brain that it's time to shut down. Unlike Western culture's collapse into bed scrolling TikTok, Japanese tradition treats the transition to sleep as a deliberate, mindful process that starts long before you hit the pillow. Neuroscience research from Kyoto University shows that bright lights, especially blue light from screens, suppress melatonin production by up to 85%. Your brain literally thinks it's still daytime. Meanwhile, cortisol, your stress hormone, stays elevated from studying, gaming, or scrolling. The Japanese wind-down ritual systematically lowers cortisol and triggers melatonin release by creating environmental and behavioral cues that it's nighttime. This works because your brain responds to patterns. When you do the same calming sequence every night, your body starts preparing for sleep the moment you begin the ritual. First, set a digital sunset 90 minutes before bed. All screens go away or switch to night mode at minimum. Second, dim your lights to 50% or lower. Japanese households use warm orange lighting at night specifically for this reason. Third, engage in passive activities, light stretching, reading physical books, journaling, organizing tomorrow's materials, or gentle music. Avoid studying complex material, having intense conversations, exercising, or eating big meals. Fourth, 30 minutes before bed, Do your hygiene routine at a slow pace. Brush your teeth mindfully. Wash your face with cool water. Change into sleep clothes. Make it a ceremony, not a race. For instance, instead of studying until 11:45 p.m., then jumping into bed at midnight, wondering why you can't sleep, start your wind down at 10:30 p.m. I promise you'll fall asleep faster and sleep deeper than you ever have. Now, let's talk about something even more powerful that happens in your bedroom. Most people don't know this, but your bedroom environment is sabotaging your sleep quality every single night. Shitsurai is the Japanese art of arranging your space with intention. For sleep, this means creating a room that has one purpose: sleep. Traditional Japanese bedrooms are almost empty. Futon, maybe a small side table, nothing else. No desk, no TV, no piles of laundry, no clutter. Your brain should associate this space with rest only, nothing else. Environmental psychology research shows that your brain creates powerful, location-based associations. When you study, scroll, eat, and stress in your bed, your brain sees it as a multi-purpose space, not a sleep sanctuary. The result? When you lie down to sleep, your brain is confused. Should we relax or should we be alert? Japanese sleep experts discovered that by making your bedroom only for sleep and intimate activities, you create what's called a conditioned relaxation response. The moment you enter that space, your body automatically begins shutting down for rest because it's been trained that this location means sleep. First, remove all studying materials from your bedroom. Seriously. Desk, laptop, textbooks. Find a different space for those. If you're in a tiny dorm room, use a room divider or curtain to create a physical separation between your work zone and sleep zone. Second, eliminate screen entertainment from bed. Watch Netflix in the common area or at your desk, not under your covers. Third, clear clutter. Make your bed every morning. Yes, really. Studies show this improves sleep quality that night. Keep surfaces clean and minimal. Fourth, optimize for darkness and coolness. Japanese sleep wisdom says the ideal room is dark as a cave, quiet as a library, and cool as autumn, around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit or 18 to 20 degrees Celsius. Blackout curtains, white noise machine or earplugs, and opening a window or using a fan. Common mistake? Turning your bedroom into your entertainment center, command station, and closet explosion zone all in one. Instead, treat it like a temple for rest. You'll notice the difference immediately. This brings me to the next secret, and it's about when you eat. But wait, there's more to this, and it's probably ruining your sleep right now. Shokuji jikan means meal timing, and Japanese culture has a strict rule. Finish your last meal at least 3 hours before bed. No late-night snacking, no midnight ramen runs, no studying with a bag of chips. Your digestive system gets a complete shutdown period before sleep, allowing your body to focus all its energy on rest and recovery, not digestion. Gastroenterology research from Tokyo Medical University found that eating close to bedtime keeps your core body temperature elevated, prevents deep sleep stages, and causes frequent waking throughout the night. Here's the science. Digestion requires significant energy and increases metabolism. Your body temperature rises, your heart rate stays elevated, and stomach acid production continues. All of these are the opposite of what your body needs to enter deep, restorative sleep. Think of it like trying to sleep while running a marathon internally. Your body is working overtime when it should be recovering. Japanese tradition recognizes that the body needs a fasting window before sleep to trigger rest and repair mode instead of digest and alert mode. First, calculate your bedtime and count back 3 hours. If you sleep at 11:30 p.m., finish dinner by 8:30 p.m. Second, make dinner your smaller meal. Japanese culture emphasizes breakfast as the biggest meal, while dinner is lighter and easier to digest. Third, if you're genuinely hungry before bed, have a tiny snack that's low glycemic and easy to digest. A small handful of almonds, half a banana, or a bit of yogurt. Avoid pizza, burgers, ice cream, spicy foods, or anything heavy. Fourth, hydrate throughout the day but reduce water intake 1 hour before bed to avoid midnight bathroom trips disrupting your cycles. The biggest mistake? Skipping dinner, then raiding the fridge at 11 p.m. because you're starving. Instead, plan your meals strategically. Eat a satisfying dinner at 7 or 8 p.m. and let your body rest fully by bedtime. Your sleep quality will skyrocket. Now, let's talk about something even more powerful that happens in the morning. This next one is the secret that locks in everything we've covered, and it's ridiculously simple. Asa no hikari means morning light, and it's the Japanese practice of exposing your eyes to bright natural light within 30 minutes of waking. Ideally outside, but even opening your curtains works. This isn't about exercise or meditation. It's purely about getting sunlight into your eyes as quickly as possible after you wake up. This is where the magic happens. Research from Stanford neuroscientist Dr. Andrew Huberman shows that morning light exposure triggers your suprachiasmatic nucleus, your brain's master clock, to release cortisol, the wake-up hormone, and suppress melatonin. But here's the crucial part. This morning light exposure also sets the timer for when melatonin will be released again 14 to 16 hours later. In other words, seeing bright light at 7 a.m. programs your body to get sleepy at 10 p.m. naturally. Japanese culture has used this for centuries because of the agricultural lifestyle of waking with sunrise. Modern science confirms it's the single most powerful regulator of your circadian rhythm. This works because your eyes have special cells called melanopsin cells that detect brightness and send signals directly to your brain's clock. No light signal equals confused body clock equals terrible sleep. First, as soon as you wake up, yes, even before checking your phone, open your curtains or blinds. Get that natural light flooding in. Second, within 15 to 30 minutes of waking, spend 10 to 15 minutes outside. Walk to class, sit on your balcony, stand in your yard, just get outside. On cloudy days, you need more time, 20 to 30 minutes, because the light intensity is lower. Third, if you wake before sunrise during dark winter mornings, turn on every bright light in your house, then get outside as soon as the sun rises. Fourth, avoid wearing sunglasses during this morning light exposure. You need the light to hit your retinas directly. Regular glasses are fine, but sunglasses block the exact wavelengths your brain needs. Common mistake? Waking up immediately checking your phone in bed for 30 minutes in a dark room, then stumbling through your morning routine indoors with artificial light only. Instead, think of morning light as your free, natural espresso shot that also makes you sleep better that night. For instance, instead of hitting snooze 3 times then rushing through your morning in artificial light, set one alarm, immediately open your curtains, and step outside for your coffee or breakfast. This one habit will transform both your mornings and your nights. But that's not all. There's one bonus technique that ties everything together. Now, you might be thinking, what if I'm exhausted in the afternoon? Does this system work then?
Inemori is the Japanese cultural acceptance of taking brief tactical naps during the day, but with strict rules. It's not napping whenever you're tired for however long you want.
It's a precise 15 to 20-minute nap, taken between 1-3 p.m., sitting up or slightly reclined, that recharges your battery without disrupting nighttime sleep. Sleep researchers call this adenosine clearance. Adenosine is a chemical that builds up in your brain throughout the day, creating sleep pressure. A short nap clears just enough adenosine to relieve afternoon exhaustion, but not so much that you're wide awake at bedtime. The key is staying in light sleep stages only, never entering deep sleep during a daytime nap. This works because 15 to 20 minutes is just enough to get into stage 2 sleep, which is restorative, but not enough to enter deep sleep, which causes grogginess and nighttime insomnia. First, time it right. Only nap between 1-3 p.m. Never before noon, that's too early, or after 4 p.m., that's too late and will ruin nighttime sleep. Second, set a strict alarm for 20 minutes. Use your phone, watch, whatever, but you must wake up after 20 minutes. Third, nap sitting up in a chair or slightly reclined, not lying flat in bed. Japanese workers famously nap at their desks. This prevents you from falling into deep sleep. Fourth, optional but effective. Drink a small coffee right before your nap. The caffeine takes 20 minutes to kick in, so it'll help wake you up right as your alarm goes off. Common mistake? Napping for 1 to 2 hours in your bed at 5 p.m., then wondering why you can't sleep at midnight. Instead, treat the power nap like a surgical tool. Precise timing, precise duration, specific conditions. I'll explain exactly how to do this. Find a quiet spot, sit in a comfortable chair, set your alarm, close your eyes, and even if you don't fully sleep, just resting for 20 minutes will recharge you. Then, get up immediately when the alarm sounds, splash cold water on your face, and get back to your day. You've already watched this far, so let me share the final piece of the puzzle. Let's quickly review what we covered today, because these 5 secrets work together as a system. Number 1, the 90-minute sleep cycle rule. Sleep in complete cycles, not random hours. Number 2, the Ikigai evening wind down. Start preparing for sleep 90 minutes before bed. Number 3, the minimal sleep environment. Make your bedroom a sacred space for rest only. Number 4, the 3-hour eating cutoff. Finish your last meal 3 hours before sleep. Number 5, the morning light reset. Get bright light in your eyes within 30 minutes of waking. Bonus, the power nap protocol. Tactical 15 to 20-minute naps between 1-3 p.m. only.
Remember, sleep isn't about quantity, it's about quality and consistency.
The Japanese have perfected this over centuries, and now modern science confirms what they've always known.
You have everything you need to transform your energy, focus, and performance.
It's not about sleeping more hours, it's about sleeping smarter. The only difference between the exhausted student you are now and the energized, focused student you want to be is implementing these 5 secrets consistently for just 1 week. Your body's circadian rhythm will lock in, your sleep cycles will align, and you'll wake up feeling like a completely different person. Don't wait until finals week when you're running on empty and chugging energy drinks just to function. Start with just one of these secrets today. I recommend the morning light reset because it's free, takes 10 minutes, and you'll feel the difference immediately. Pick your weakest area and fix it first. I promise you, 1 week from now, you'll thank yourself for watching this video and taking action.
If you found this helpful and you're serious about transforming your sleep, smash that like button so more students can discover these secrets. Subscribe for more science-backed self-improvement strategies that actually work. No fluff, no BS, just real techniques that get results. Drop a comment telling me which secret you're implementing first, or share your own sleep struggles so we can help each other out. This community is all about leveling up together. And if you want to learn how to wake up at 5 a.m. without suffering, yes, it's possible using similar Japanese techniques. Check out the video I'm linking in the card above and in the description below. It's the perfect next step after mastering these sleep secrets. Thanks for watching, G, and I'll see you in the next one. Now go get the best sleep of your life.